Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is the 10 people we never knew they existed. I don't know, there are some people that are living in on earth with us and they have different characteristics, personalities. They have there's something different in them. So I'll be sharing it with you, these personalities. And if you really interested in knowing these people, you definitely keep watching. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Thai Ngoc, the world's biggest insomniac. If you thought you have been deprived of the good night's sleep for a long time, imagine how it feels to live like this man. Thai Ngoc is a Vietnamese farmer with this most extreme case of insomnia you can imagine. His claim is that he hasn't slept in decades, 43 years to be exact. He stopped sleeping at night in 1976 when he was 34 years old, and he hasn't dozed ever since. According to research, he was 100% alright, although his condition astonishing hasn't had any negative impact on his health. He is able to keep two times job, which has contributed to the financial status. He is not very happy, he quotes. I feel rather bad now. I am a plant without water. My wish now is to have a nap, half an hour sleep, which would be enough to satisfy me. Thai Ngoc, the world's biggest insomniac. Another one is Isobel Varley, world's most tattooed senior citizen. This story of this woman's discovery is quite an unfortunate one. In June 29, 2011, he was found dead that afternoon in her home when he has reached out to anyone in 2 days. When he has not reached out to anyone in 2 days, her family members requested to check on her. They called the police and who found her deceased for no obvious reason as to what caused her untimely death at 78 years old. She was known for her numerous tattoos that covers her body and was even featured in magazines. On March 31, 2011, it was recorded by licensed medical practitioner that roughly 93% of her body was covered with tattoo, excluding palm and sole of her feet. The third one is Valeria Lukyanova, human Barbie. Valeria is known as the word human Barbie. Yes, she is literally famous for being a human replica of an ironic Barbie doll. The Ukrainian model, DJ, and spiritual leader blew up on social media with her doll-like appearance and completely got the nickname by the media. She never considered herself as Barbie. The only survey she's ever has done is breast augmentation and guarantee that the rest of her body is completely natural and due to workouts and special diets. Valeria is married. The third one, the fourth one is Kim Goodman. Eyes wide open. Kim Goodman holds a spot in the Guinness Book of Record for being able to do one really weird trick. Pop her eyes out of her head for 12 millimeters long. The ability was discovered when she was hit in the head with a hockey mask as a kid. Ever since that day, she was able to pop out her eyes on cue even when she yawns. She explained that she enjoyed scaring the crap of her brother when they were little. She once made an appearance on The Late Show with David Letterman. She was given special recognition by the Guinness Book of Record as part of their outstanding. The fifth one is Jyoti Amge, world's smallest woman. If you are a fan of an American horror story series, you may very well recognize this woman here, Jyoti Amge. She is an Indian actress and television star, also known to be the absolute shortest woman alive. She stands tall at only a mere 2 feet and 1 inch. That's shorter than the average toddler. She also only weigh a tiny 11 pounds and only 6.2 centimeters shorter than previous. The shortest woman in the world. She was only 2 feet 3 inches. Her form of The fifth one is Jyoti Amge, world's smallest woman. If you are a fan of an American horror story series, you may very well recognize this woman here, Jyoti Amge. She The sixth person is Justin Jedlica, Human King. Well, since we just discovered the human Barbie doll, why not take it a step further and take a time to produce Barbie main man, King? Justin is in here known for sharing his plastic surgery journey on social media, having undergo over 190 procedures. His lifestyle of constant cosmetic procedures and altering his appearance so drastically eventually landed him to the little as a human king doll. He's had many parts of his body surgically enchanted. His face, eyes, lips, cheek, jaw, and neck, to mention a few. He's also received plants in his chest, abs, back, and shoulder to create and maintain a muscular and athletic figure for him. The seventh person on the list is Natasha Demkina, X-ray vision. How cool would it be to have a superpower like this ability to fly, or telekinetics, or X-ray vision? Natasha has claimed to have the latter and adopt the title as a girl with X-ray vision when she was just 10 years old. Since 2004, she's been a full-time student of the State Stomatological University in Moscow. She would also appear on TV shows in the UK on a special head on the Discovery Channel in Japan. Since 2006, she's been working with the Center of Special Diagnostic of the Natasha Demkina. Its mission treatment is to diagnose and treat illness. The seventh person on the list is Natasha Demkina, X-ray vision. How cool would it be to have a superpower like this ability to fly, or The eighth person is Karen Overheal, 17 different personalities. Karen Overheal has been recorded to have one of the worst cases of personality disorder ever seen in history. At age 29, she was diagnosed with multiple personality disorder, a psychological condition wherein that person has a severe form of the association with thoughts, memories, feelings, actions, and even one's identity. Her condition was triggered by a psychological trauma because of the abuse she got from her family. Her abuse must have been so traumatic that her brain has literally created 17 different people with different ages, different personalities, and even different gender at one time. The multiple person people inside of her brain caused her to feel as if she literally wasn't herself. Things she would be doing during the day, people she would meet, and events that would take place. She couldn't seem to remember them all, and it was crippling her. Years of unorthodox treatments like hypnotherapy seems to worsen her condition rather than fix it. She disconnected therapy and divorced her husband to free herself from their bad marriage. All those things led her up to finally being killed from that vicious. The ninth person is Nilsson Langseth. Nilsson Langseth, longest bear on earth. A nature of Norway, Hans Nilsson Langseth, or widely known as the King of Whiskers, in the world record holder of the longest bear size up to 17 feet and 6 inches long. His bear was only measured during the burial at Kenton Lower in the year 1927. He was born in 1846 in Norway. Langseth emigrated to the United States at a young age, settling in Kingsworth, Lower with his wife Anna Benson. When Langseth was 19, he began sporting a bear in order to compete in a bear-growing chest. Hans Langseth, 1846 to 1927, at age 66, with bear draped over his shoulder and drawn his hands. I don't know if he won the contest or not, but when it ended, Langseth just kept on growing his bear, as the bear can only grow 5 feet before dying off. He tangled the dread hair together in a coil. Langseth bear was officially declared as the longest hair in 1922 at the celebration of Sacramento, California. The last person is Shirdhar Chillal, the man with the longest fingernail in the world. Update: Shirdhar Chillal from Maharashtra, India, holds the Guinness World Record for having the longest fingernail in one hand. He started letting his fingernails grow on his left hand at 14 after being held up by a teacher for accidentally breaking his long nails. According to Guinness records, he is now 82 and he holds the record of longest fingernail on a single hand. Chillal flew to the US and had his fingernail cut off using a small cellular saw at the ceremony Wednesday in New York. Museum in the square has put down in display. Despite the news, it didn't stop him from living a normal life. He married and had 2 children and worked professionally as a photographer. The last person is Shirdhar Chillal, the man with the longest fingernail. So there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give us a thumb up and subscribe to my channel for more and more videos. Turn on the notifications so as soon as the video is dropped, you can be able to watch them as it is hot. So I'm sure this has added to your knowledge. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to support this channel. Thank you.